Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down low.
So does everyone remember the referendum that we had earlier on about the voice? We had to vote yes or no for the voice, and we had a national referendum. It was overwhelmingly voted against. I think it was like something like 61% of Australians voted against the voice. Well, it's good to see that the vote really counts for nothing because state Labors have decided they're just going to bring in their own versions of treaty. And I did say the whole reason why we needed to vote against the voice is because it was just a strategy to bring in treaty. That's what the real focus. They keep bringing out all this other propaganda about how the benefits of it, but really it's about treaty. So this is what state governments are doing when it comes to Labor. So Sky News has reported what's happened, what the Victorian government's done. So I'll read to you what the Victorian Energy and Resources Minister Lily D'Ambrosio has said. She says that my intention is to embed within a critical mineral strategy the concept of traditional owner benefit sharing. We have to acknowledge that traditional First Peoples they cannot possibly be able to secure what self-determination means for them without having an embedded and reliable source of revenue for themselves, ultimately through treaty. Now, first off, how flipping condescending is that? Because they can't they can't possibly they cannot possibly be able to secure self-determination for themselves. No way. Indigenous people are way too dumb for that, apparently. You need the help of the white fella. That's what she's saying. You can't do it by yourself. You can't get out there and work hard. You can't get out there and, you know, do things for yourself. Get an education, get a good job, start your own business. You can't do any of those things like everyone else does because you're too flippin' dumb. You need the government to do it for you. You can't possibly have self-determination without us helping you along and without treaty and without getting money from royalties that you haven't worked from. So there's nothing about working and supporting yourself, helping yourself, educating yourself. Nothing about all the benefits that we all have in this nation together equally. You have the benefits, but it's up to us. It's up to you as an individual to take up those benefits of living in this nation of Australia. But instead, Labor government is determined to push through a treaty state by state, no matter what the national referendum was. Who cares about what the people of Australia voted for? Who cares that they voted against the voice? No, screw you all. We'll push it all through anyway. That's what Labor government are all about. And don't think for a second that Liberals are any different. They mightn't be for the voice, okay, because they sway to and fro, but Labor learnt this tactic from the government, from the Liberal governments, the former Liberal governments. Remember what ScoMo did? Oh, yeah, no, we're not going to bring in mandates. We're not going to bring in mandates. The federal government will never bring in mandates because he knew that the state governments would bring it in. He already had deals in place. He knew that state governments would bring in mandates. He knew that businesses would bring in mandates. And then he blatantly lied and said, no, the federal government's not going to do that. Then he patted himself on the back and said, look, I didn't lie. I just left out. I just omitted parts of the truth, which, crackhead, that's the same thing as lying. Anyway, don't like ScoMo. This is what Labor government are doing. They are trying to bring it in through the back door, not so much through the back door. They're just going to pass it anyway, state by state. Don't worry, your vote didn't mean a stinking thing. They'll just do what they want. It's time to change things here in Australia. That's just my opinion. You let me know what you think. Do you think it was worthwhile? Are we getting screwed over by our state governments? Get out of Labor. Stop voting for Labor. They're demonic, them and the Greens. Like I said, not that Liberals are that much better, but please, at least we can sway the Liberals. That's my opinion. Thanks for listening to The Slippery Slope.
They just fuel a desire that will take me higher. I'm on fire because nothing's gonna bring me down. Nothing's gonna bring me down. Nothing's gonna stop me now. No deals to be done. No nothing's gonna just focus on me goal. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Nothing's gonna hold me down. Got my eye on the prize. Got my eye on the prize.